And welcome back, boys and girls. Just wanted to start a fresh new stream. This one will be Temple of Karnak, I think. And what I'll do for this occasion is I'll remove the HUD. Sorry, I didn't think to do that earlier, but it just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Spreading the gospel according to ancient Egypt. I wish we had subtitles. Here we are. Hieroglyph details they have on these. I don't think the low resolution does it justice. Details are just magnificent. Absolutely love this.
High position gereft. هنية فقاعة
Apis bull. Which I think was more of a Greek addition.
Halt! Stay there!
Oh, this is Luxor. Wrong way. I screwed this up. Well, see if I can find the right one. There's certainly priestly activity here. I misjudged the geography. So, my apologies. Oh. Don't know where you see these.
كانت مشاعر نميسها وفوتيو أمغد عفتيه دو أعرصة
I don't know the name of the god that's in there, but it looks like a baboon with a sun disk.
جسورة أموهان
يحيين وانردات غسية نار
سنبت مريت برمود سوجة
نينية
تبش مدو غم كب سنبت سب تسوت
No idea what that chap's saying. I'm wondering if they actually got people to speak Coptic and use that. I wonder if Demotic was the language or if that's the script. Because I know the Rosetta Stone had Greek and hieroglyphs and Demotic script.
En nachten, hier in bed.
One of the things that I would probably go so far to buy as merch would be recreations of those red containers you can find and open. As long as it has utility, I'd be all about that. Just a sec. I am trying to make sure that I do not have anybody saying anything on the channel. Okay, cool. Just me. So if anybody watches this later, here we are. I'm assuming this is the Karnak Temple. I could actually be wrong, and in which case, if I'm this full of bloopers, I'm liable to remove the video altogether, even though it had some pretty mistakes in it. They're still prodigious mistakes. I think this is a false door.
This
After a while, you hear just about everything there is that people say, and they become a bit redundant. Are you plotting? Man, I'd love to see what these temples look like when they were well taken care of. Can't help but wonder how close the approximation is here.
Here, Haru Tot. Tipamon, Mazuri Su, Sav Chumhi.
Heresy الشيء نجم خير ديوغيف ريو رانب تتايرس تا هذا بير بوتبو هي حياتي سب
They did such a wonderful job at the rendering. The folks at Ubisoft really should be proud of what they've done here. This is really something else. I've played Odyssey for about 45-ish hours, and there's still much to do. I mean, I'm in no danger of winning it soon, but it's just not Egypt, and that's the best I can describe. As beautiful as it is, and as rich as it is, and as much as I love the new combat system, would I have loved to have seen a depiction of ancient Egypt in, during the 18th dynasty before the coming of the Persians and the Greeks. I would have very much loved to have seen that. There was enough intrigues, I think, to make life interesting. Another thing, another game that I love to play is Civilization, and guess which civilization I fancy to play the most. And guess who they have as the leader in the latest one? Cleopatra. The Apis bull with the sun disk. But yeah, 3,500 years at least as a civilization. Oh, they're embalming here. 3,500 years. And they choose a Macedonian Greek woman as the... Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Cleopatra. She did the best she could with what assets she had. She took the trouble to learn their language. She totally mastered it. And my understanding is that she could speak Greek, Latin, Demotic, and I read somewhere that she even spoke Aramaic. If that's the case, honestly, I have to respect that. To talk to somebody in their own language. This is natron. This is the stuff they used to embalm people with. They also use it to preserve fish. It's essentially a salt/baking soda mix. Anyway, I just don't think that the spirit of Egypt is represented by Cleopatra. I would have rather they given us a choice of, Ramesses the Second or Amenhotep, one of those two, and for the ladies, Hatshepsut.
Bean!
Look at this scroll case. What do you call that? It's not really a bookcase, a scroll shelf. I need to look that up. Pardon my ignorance. But yeah, in Civilization 6, you can play Egypt. And unless you get a mod, you're forced to play a Macedonian Greek woman who bet on the wrong horse. These. I tell you what. As far as merch goes, sorry buddy, I didn't mean to drive you off. I would love to get my hands on, if I can zoom in, really. I can't. Let's whip out a bow. Yeah, let's do that. That looks civilized. I would love to get something like that. As long as it's functional. And put your weapons away, buddy. Of the background sounds, and I mean, every sound that's made, there's a reason for it. You know, you'll hear somebody chanting, singing their appeals to their various gods. Incantations. Well. I may be one of the few who find these things very interesting, but one thing that I can tell you is that the general public was not permitted into these temples. They allowed the player to go in and see what likely, you know, they look like, but there's no way to know for sure. But every day, I think the priests came in, they cleaned the quote-unquote gods, the idols. I mean, they were gods. They were put on a shrine, and I presume they were cleaned, and they had oils put on them, and were adorned in flowers, intended that way. Every day. Although I think that they took breaks. Or some of their duties were more intensive at certain times of the year. Egyptian priests weren't like the priests that we generally think about. They weren't chaste necessarily. You know, they can get married, have children, and oftentimes their children would become priests. It's a different effect. Seeing these torches lit. I do wonder how open Karnak Temple was. To the public, because I really don't think it was. If that helps things or makes it worse. I could wait a bit for daylight, but I don't think it's going to do much. This is the interior of a temple. I don't think there are windows or anything that let a bunch of light in. For the sake of change of venue, I could give it a go. Fast forward today. I guess I'll give it a try. Oh yeah. Much better lighting in here. Well, here we are. I wonder if there's a way to adjust the speed of the day and night cycle, because I think it was quote-unquote morning when I came in here. I don't mind, actually. It's a simple adjustment. Not a big deal. How long it took to fashion these kinds of things and what exactly they were made of.
إيري هم عنجو
Bastet, but I don't know for sure. And I have no idea how my personal audio is going through. I'm hoping that I'm not huffing and puffing into the mic like I did a few times. I'm not that well versed on Egyptian gods. It hadn't been a primary focus of mine. But I still consider myself to be a bit of an armchair Egyptologist. I was for a while able to transliterate, I believe that's the word, hieroglyphs based on the sounds that they made. That takes practice, and I'd probably need another day of refreshing to do it again. But I could write in English and monosyllabic hieroglyphs. This whole thing is just such a work of art. Every vase, every pillar, every plant. I just think they did an amazing job with this. It's just such a feast to see it. For me anyway. I don't know how to do that if there's even a way. But you can see the kind of granite that is. They literally added a pink tinge to that granite. It's Aswan granite. It's the only place you can get granite that looks like that. And they put it in there. I can't remember where I saw it, but I literally, well, not literally, but in the game, with to high precision, they have the Rosetta Stone. You can see it. It's a perfect recreation, a high definition recreation of the Rosetta Stone.
Here, hurt ya.
I know the word Ankh is life. The Egyptians had a few words that were, well, particularly when they were talking about creatures, onomatopoeic, and it's the Egyptian word for cat was mia, or mew. It was like M-I-W. And a dog was like iwiu. Might even have been wee wee, I don't know. A donkey was ea, based on the sound that they made. The ancient Egyptian word for wine, I believe, was erp. It kind of sounds like a burp, which is what one is apt to do if they consume a deal of it. Whoops. I get my games mixed up. I play games where the spacebar jumps. This is not a appetizing looking pool. There's a fairly diverse bit of wildlife in the game.
High position gerecht.
Nedje.
Nidge B.
We've been here before.
شو ترسل شو معصم سو
خافي نهيت بخس ام ابيه إيك اني سجريت ختم ست.
I hope I'm not testing anyone's patience. I just, like taking a look at the scenery. Very grand. Let me get a closer look at those walls. The market down there. Commanding view. The whole area. The reason I don't know precisely where I am is because I have removed the HUD. And I also have a little birdie can give us a whole other view. Always a thing going. Of course, when I'm a little bit bored, I'll go into these places and not so peacefully eliminate the entire garrison and have my own uninterrupted private viewing of the place. This is an aerial view of Thebes. And they did, I think, a beautiful job recreating it. Hope there's somebody out there that can watch this and get some enjoyment with it. I think there are more obelisks in Rome than in Egypt now. Some people are statue people, some people are obelisk people, and I like them both. I like the one with the gold plating, all those details. And those things were made, they were carved from granite, and you know, whoever was tasked with doing that had a miserable time of it. I mean, granite is not an easy material to work with. And I really doubt that the people directing the cutting were merciful or understanding. We'll do a high speed. I guess I have already done this. I guess we were here a bit ago. Seemed a little bit bigger. Well, go ahead and cancel the bird. I want to go down, but I don't want to go down. I want to take what is commonly known as a flying leap. Can I just climb down this thing? Good. This gets my this actually gets the old blood pressure up a little bit. Ow. Yeah, that was a nasty spill. Magically wash that blood off. I think. Over here. I'm guessing I should probably go ahead and wrap things up. It's been a tour of what I'm mostly sure is the Temple of Karnak. Oh yeah, definitely.
نية نجخرت
I would have loved to have seen what the pyramids looked like when they were just completed. That would have been really something to see.
افتتي يمحطن نتشرو
خدهم غير
قد همسة
Alright, you guys, well, thanks for humoring me by watching this. I hope you have a good day, and till next time, fair winds for now.